Starting off with AW here. Gotta get this taken care of, and then we'll swing on over to Act 5, Chapter 3. I haven't done much with these opponents yet, so let's check this out here. Enhanced Poison, Limber, not much to worry about here. Not really a need for Enhanced Poison with Thor. I took off Mystic Dispersion, so that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Not too bad. Okay, we got, I think, one more. I'm only going to reach one more node here, and then I'll skip over to Act 5. Bleed Immune, Limber, Special 1, Lock. That should be fine. Got most of my health back from last fight. Cool. Her L1 gives me trouble sometimes, but that was actually a pretty perfect fight. Alright, now we're going to jump over to Act 5. So I don't have my Mephisto. I'd like to take him in, although I haven't really done anything with these later, a lot of these later chapters. I did Chapter 2, so now I'm on Chapter 3. I've heard that it's like you can only bring one class of champ or something. So I think I'm pretty sure that the first one is you gotta take Mystic. So I'll take a couple. See, I don't have my really good Mystic team here. I have almost nobody left because they're all in Alliance War. But I think I can still take SL just because if I get up to 30 or 50 hits or whatever, I should still be able to have a pretty good attack. This is not going to be pretty. I should have at least left my Scarlet Witch out of AW attack. I'll just take 2 magics. I think the fights aren't very complicated. It's just, I think it's pretty straightforward. There's no Bane, there's no Spite, nothing like that. Okay, so you need keys for those paths there. Alright, we'll go B. I'm going to test out my Star-Lord right now just to see what happens. It is all champion classes but Mystic reduce their attack by 50%. So I don't think that's a problem for Star-Lord. After so many hits, he's right back up to 100% attack. So, though this is probably going to be one of the more difficult fights with his basically his stun immunity. And as I talk, I'm going to mess up more and more, but we'll figure it out. Yikes. Might just have to start this one over here. Did not do very well there on the first little bit. Alright, so I'm at 20 hits and I'm already doing pretty good damage. I'll just go ahead and do an L2 on him there. Try out some intercepts here. His L2 is a lot easier to handle, so I think I'm okay with just getting him up to L2 and letting him use it. That's okay too, if he's going to give me a freebie. I think Star-Lord is actually pretty good. I think... Yo, what's up, Davey? You're first in chat, man. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I think I hope this isn't too much of an annoyance for you guys, but I think I'm gonna start this one over now that I kind of have my footing, and I know that Star-Lord does pretty well, even though Mystics, anybody but Mystic gets kind of a penalty. I think I want to use Star-Lord throughout the whole fight, the whole round there. So I'm gonna do that one more time, and this time we won't get hit so much, hopefully. What path was that? Path, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Pretty sure that was path B. Yep. Okay, second time's charm. The method of intercept that I use is the one that I did kind of a training on in one of my videos. It works really well for me, and it seems to be the safest way. And that's just by doing that. It's kind of hard to see exactly what I'm doing just by looking at it. If you haven't seen my intercept video, go check that out. It's a little bit different than any of the ones that I had seen people do trainings on or do tutorials on, so could help you out. And you'll see as I go through this round, especially with champs like BPCW, that type of intercept works out really well. So you'll see me when I need to use it. But I think the best bet is just to get him up to one of his specials and just let him use it. So now is pretty much the time for intercepts right there. Pretty flawless as long as I'm focused. As I'm talking, I don't do as well intercepting, but so far I've had pretty good luck with it today. There we go, flawless fight. That's what I was looking for. All right. I think all of these nodes are the same. Nothing special. Just extra attack, extra health. Should be pretty easy. And of course I prefer her at her L2. Easy to dodge, easy to transition. And she doesn't get to dodge. She doesn't get her Spidey sense or whatever that buff is that she gets. Does she go unstoppable? Oh, I guess she can't take damage or something while she's doing a heavy, something like that. Thanks, King. I whipped that up today. I'm looking at it on my computer. It looks kind of blurry. Is the stream kind of grainy for you guys? KS, what's up? I'm gonna get through. I think I'm just gonna get through one round of 5.3. I'm probably not gonna go all the way. I've got about 45 minutes here, so I figured I'd stream it. Otherwise, I wouldn't ever want to get it done. If I'm gonna do it, I may as well have other people watch me do it. I haven't fought Gambit very much, so I'm not really used to his specials. Good, good. Glad it's not. I don't know why it looks so blurry on my screen. Oh well. All that matters is that you guys can see it okay. All right, so I don't know who of you were here before, but yeah, that's true. Alan, I've got to get myself a 6-star border. It took me like 3 hours to Photoshop a nice 5-star border, but that was like 3 months ago. And then they immediately came out with 6 stars, and now I've got to do a whole separate Photoshop round. So, but yeah, for those of you who didn't hear me at the beginning, this is 5.3. So Act 5, Chapter 3, but it's the first round, which means all of the champions except for Mystics have their attack reduced by 50%. But I just took Star-Lord in here, and he's doing fine. He basically gains his attack back up pretty quickly, so I'm just going to use him as much as I can. I don't have my Mephisto, I don't have my Guillotine, or Scarlet Witch, or Dr. Voodoo. They're all in Alliance War. So luckily Star-Lord stepped up and he's doing fine. So far this has been pretty easy. A lot of people, based on what I've been hearing, it's not easy, but so far first part of it's been pretty simple. I'm sure it'll get harder. Jefferson, welcome, man. I'm actually doing really well given how distracted I am by chats and the stream. I'm pretty surprised about it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not do that. That was weird. I was blocking and Star-Lord just decided he wanted to hit. Very strange. Alright, well, let's see if I can finish it up with magic. Alright, it's 8:50 for me. I'm on West Coast time. I'll probably stream for another 40 minutes or so, which means I think I'll get through the first round and maybe even the second round as well. So I know that the first round is Mystics. Does anyone know what the second round is? Probably Tech. Either way, I'll look. If no one knows, I'll check in first and see what the buff is. Man, my magic is taking a lot of damage. She's like I think she's only R2. I should have just brought my 4-star Star-Lord as well. Or I might just have to revive my 5-star. Because I've got Dormammu, but he does not do a lot of damage. Oh, what you King? You sent like a template for a 6-star, or you just sent a picture of one of the 6 stars? Because if you've got a template, that'd be sweet. That'd make it a lot easier for me. No more photoshopping. Took me forever to do that. And if I don't know if you've seen this, but like if I put my head up like this, my head goes outside the frame, or it should anyway. I split the pictures in half and stuck one behind me and one in front of me, so that way it looks more champion-like. There you go. Oh yeah, my head goes up and out of the camera. That's just because I cropped my camera down real low. Was planning on staying hunched over the whole time. This is ridiculous. Dormammu does so little damage. I actually don't really know how to use Dormammu. I think I've only used him once or twice. I used him once in AQ, and that was about it. He didn't do any damage, so I just stopped using him. There's something about his Soul Link or something that causes more damage. I should probably study up on that if I'm going to use him more. But I don't plan to. If I had remembered that I was going to do this, I wouldn't have taken my Scarlet Witch and my Dr. Voodoo into Alliance Attack. Sweet, thanks King for sending that template. I'll put that up on my next stream. Yeah, these fights are pretty easy. They're just long, and if you're doing a lot of blocks, that you're like my Dormammu, I'm just Taking a lot of block damage. Show of hands, who's completed 5.3, even the first path. I'm not much of a quester, so I put these things off till I absolutely have to do them. Alright, so I'm at basically no health right now, so I'm going to start to employ this intercept stuff. The intercept that I did my training video on is what I'm going to start using, see how it works out. And I'm kind of cornered, so might get a little sticky here. So far it's working out pretty well. I'll just bait out his final L1 and be done with him. Dormammu's block kind of gets in the way, like, I don't like the way that it comes on the screen. Ah, cut it close. Yeah, I hate Dormammu. I don't like him. He's fine for defense, but as an attacker, he wasn't that great. Also, I don't have my Mystic Dispersion turned on. That could be another issue. I gotta see how much I have left here. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 fights to go. Maybe I'll use a boost. These fights are taking way too long. Do a 10%. If any of you know how to use Dormammu, there's some like special way to use him so he gets more damage. Feel free to enlighten us. Alright, War Machine. Gotta focus up on him. Just gonna take way too much damage here. Alright. Oh, magic. This will work out pretty well. I'll just keep him keep him locked. Should be good for the rest of the fight like this. Cool. Hey, it's Code. Code's back. How's it going, man? Alright, so I've got like 6 more fights here, and I'm definitely not going to make it through without using a revive. Unfortunately. I think with my A team, I could have made it through. Scarlet Witch or Dr. Voodoo probably could have gone half the board by themselves. Rank 4 4-star Magic's doing pretty well for herself. I don't know if I've ever fought with her. I have a thing against fighting with non-maxed out champions recently. Okay, not bad. Got through another fight without using a revive. What I might need to do is just go all out intercepts and not do any more parries, because I'm taking a lot of block damage. So start with just drawing out all of his I'm going to power lock him for pretty much the whole fight. So when I get super low on health, I'll start just doing intercepts. She's hanging in there. Ooh. Saw that coming. Kind of tricked me on that one. Alright, so I'm gonna do, I got 500 health on this magic. We're gonna do a whole fight of just intercepts. See how far I get. This is good practice for Alliance War on the final boss. But it kind of depends on him dashing backwards. Sometimes I gotta take a couple risks here, but there we go. I think I'll just let him do an L1 to start. Or that, it's fine. Ooh, man. A little bit too quick on the evade trigger there. But all the intercepts were successful, so not bad. Let's finish off my Dormammu and we'll revive Star-Lord. Done. Well, what do you know? We got another fight down. No revives. No revives used yet. I'll be glad to get out of this round because being confined to mystics when all my mystics are in Alliance War was pretty crippling. So, but I think I've got revives in my stash that are gonna, well, I think I used some on my legend run the other day, but I think I might still have one or two. Ooh. Ah. All right, gonna go with Star-Lord. Trying to decide if I want to save up my heals, because I'm gonna do a labyrinth run here pretty soon. But I've got a secondary account that I can gift potions to myself with, so maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I can just use whatever I want. And then I think I've got about 5,000 units on my other account, so been saving those for a while, and I can just gift those all to this account for my legend run. Or not my legend run, but my labyrinth run. I'm going to be doing path 6. Oh, man. That was a waste. I'm going to try him again. Scares me every time now. For some reason he gets me with that L1 more often than I would like to admit. Something about it, like it's too fast or something to be able to evade. So after 35 hits, Star-Lord is pretty much doing normal damage. And I'm fine with that. What that means is I could take him into every single one of these, what do you call it, every round, and still be fine. Not sure what the keys are, but I'm sure I'll find out. Okay, do I want to go up against BW and Storm, or I think I would prefer to go up against the X23, is it? X20 Wolvie. Okay, she's got 100% increased power gain and 20% better abilities. Shouldn't be too bad though. What? Guess I went in a little bit late there. Cool. So what I do, I think I used 2 revives so far. I don't think I'll be able to get through Mordo without using a couple revives. If I switch over to one of my magics, might be able to do a full run. Let's see, more aggressive. Mystic Ward, that won't matter for Star-Lord. Alright, enhanced abilities. Okay, let's go for it. I almost think that that whole aggressive buff is kind of works in the player's favor, especially if you're the type of player who likes to parry right after a combo. I mean, she just seems a lot easier to me with this whole whatever it is aggressive buff. I don't know exactly what it means. If it means she's just gonna attack more than she tries to block, but it's not too bad. And she has no Phoenix charges right now, so if I take her down, she didn't heal at all. So there we go. Let's get to chat here. Alan, X23, yeah, X23. I always say X26. I don't know why. Yeah, left side king. Good, we agree. All right, Mordo. Let's see what he's got. I don't think he has any special buffs. Oh, no, he's got Link. So he's got Enhanced Fury. That's not a big deal. Plagued Mind. That could be a problem. Let's just chance it. Let's see if we can take him down. There we go. That was a pretty good fight. Okay, so 2 revives in total on that was like my C team with my Star-Lord. Not bad. All right, 9-10 for me. I'm gonna do one more round. Okay, let's check it out. Hyperion, I don't... Oh, no, hold on. I do not want to use this team. And it's tech. Perfect. So I'm going to get a tech team together. Okay, I guess it's going to be... Whoops. Star-Lord and Star-Lord. Ooh, Yondu. He's fun. I don't get to use him very often. Also Nebula. She's a lot of fun to play with. Sounds kind of funny. She's a lot of fun to use. Anyway, she's fun to have on the team. Cool. Let's see what... I want to look at my synergies. Okay, we got a... crit and crit. Good. So crit chance and crit crit power, crit damage. Good. So I guess I could take Hyperion with like Nebula because she can power lock for a while, but I think I prefer going this way here. Okay, so I'm gathering that the keys, you go through the paths, you get a key, and then that key can be used on either the same or the next round or whatever. And if I was able to get through almost the entire last round with a Star-Lord who was at half power, I think this round should be pretty easy for Star-Lord. He keeps missing his when he's responding with a light hit or something. Yeah, no problem. Let's see here. I'm gonna move my camera up a little bit. I'm looking down most of the fight, so can't really. I'm hidden behind the stars there. Not that I care. I don't care to see myself, but that way you guys get to see the top of my head a little better. Okay, nothing special here. Might be kind of fun to try Nebula, to do Nebula's special little attack here. Man, he does a lot of damage just from hitting me while I'm blocking. Oh, whoa, what happened? It didn't stun him. Is he stun immune right now? I'm not getting a lot of charges on my Nebula here. She just takes way too much damage blocking. I'll try another. Well, no, if I parry him, I'm going to lose my charges. Alright, I'm going to go for it. Oh! See, I thought that was going to stun him. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to it. Maybe he had Unstoppable or something. No, because Unstoppable, you still get stunned. Alright, well, we'll just go with Star-Lord. I should have looked to see if there was anything that was making him stun immune. Whoa. Kind of bummed about Nebula. I was looking forward to doing her special trick, but couldn't keep the block for enough time to even get a couple good charges on her. And the more I talk, I mess up here. Not too big of a deal though. Still finished him off. All right, down to what, like 20% health. I got to be a little more careful now. Okay. If all else fails, I still have another Star-Lord I can use. I think I'll be able to get through this without using any revives, depending on who the boss is. If I can get through this without dying. I'll take a look at the chat. Okay, cool, made it through another one. Oh, left side was easier, huh? Oh no, this was, King was talking about last round, okay. Ah, that's right, Carmen, welcome, welcome. Let's see, so you saw the Reddit stuff. Yeah, I can't remember who gave me that idea. I'm not much of a Reddit guy. Someone just mentioned that I should post it up on the Contest of Champions subreddit, and I did, and it got a bunch of views, so that was pretty cool. I was glad to have that. The only problem, I can't really figure Reddit out, but I think the problem with it is that if I post on Reddit, people just watch the video on Reddit. They don't actually come to the channel to subscribe. I tried it. I couldn't find a way through Reddit to subscribe unless I actually go to YouTube. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I mean, it's nice to get a bunch of views, but you know, you want a lot of people to watch your videos, and if you don't have subscribers, then can't really get a lot of people watching your videos. But I'm fairly new to this. Basically started out a week or two ago and just kind of getting my footing and trying to do some of the cool stuff that you see a lot of the other awesome streamers do. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. And again, I've done surprisingly well during this fight while talking. That's a new feat for me. Okay, so I tried to intercept on that one, and that was a bad idea because he had his L1. That was kind of a dumb move. I'm pretty confident I can finish it off with my Star-Lord. I think my 4-star Star-Lord, who is rank 5, is also Sig 99. Okay, let's see, hold on. Okay, so Doug said, saw my post, keep the unique content guides coming. Awesome, awesome. Carmen says you can make a post on Reddit and include the YouTube link there. Maybe do a little write-up and include the link as well. Yeah, so okay, so yeah, I've been, like I said, I'm kind of new to it, and I posted my link up there, and you know, because you can post as a link or a picture or whatever. Quick shot, hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining. So yeah, so anyway, we're talking about posting, you know, videos on Reddit. So I posted my video. I watched it and I was like, there's no way to subscribe to this if I'm reading it through Reddit. So then I went afterwards and I went and put a comment up there that just was a link to my page. But if I'm if I'm on Reddit and I'm just scrolling through cool stuff, I don't really want to get sidetracked to like, oh, click on this guy's, you know, his channel page and go and subscribe. Usually if I'm going to subscribe to someone, it's because I saw something cool and I was able to subscribe right there. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic about it, but you know, maybe people do, like, if they see good content and they go out of their way to try to subscribe. But I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out good ways of kind of getting in the game and kind of getting up there with the guys who are really popular streamers. Of course, I mean, who doesn't want to? If you're gonna stream, who doesn't want to be popular? But yeah, just kind of trying to figure it out, and it's going well. It's a lot of extra time. I didn't realize how much extra time it takes to like, you know, I like to just play the game, and I'd be happy to just play the game and stream. But if you want people to watch you, you gotta set up like overlays, and you gotta put up cool graphics and share your camera and all that stuff. So I'm getting used to it. I'm doing horrible in this fight, but there we go. Cool, quick shot, subscribed. Thanks, man. And I saw another subscriber just a couple minutes ago, but it disappeared. Anyway, I bet I could go back and look at it. Raziel. Sweet, sweet. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's see how many fights I got left here. I'm gonna finish with this round. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow. I think I need to do it a little earlier because I'm on West Coast and I think probably everyone is asleep by now. So I should probably start up a couple hours earlier next time. But yeah, what my plan is basically to do the whole chapter 5 act 3 live, just as kind of a, I mean, I got other stuff I can stream. I want to stream my labyrinth runs and probably my crystal openings, but I do want to have some other content in between. So 5.3 seems like a good one. I hear a lot of people talking about it and you know how difficult it is. So, and all the while I'm kind of learning how to play and talk at the same time. Yeah, so now that I lost both of my Star Lords, I think I am going to end up using a revive on this. I swear, I'm making excuses, but if I wasn't having a conversation, I probably would not have lost my champs this quickly. But for all you guys know, I just am this bad at the game, so not really going to try to defend it. Yondu's pretty cool. I have not used him very much. A couple champs that I actually spent a lot of time getting, I have not used. Probably because a lot of these tech champions, I didn't rank up because I was waiting so long for my Star-Lord. I finally got him 5-star, and I spent everything ranking him up. All of my tech cats. So now I feel like I have to guard those catalysts and not use them on, you know, other champs that are 4-star. I'm kind of holding out for a 4-star Ultron. Sorry, a 5-star Ultron. So, and then I pulled that Mephisto and immediately ranked him to R4 as well. So I have no more T2, what do you call it? T2 alphas. So that's kind of discouraging. I've got to go finish Labyrinth if I want to rank up any more 4-stars. This is taking forever with Yondu. Oh, it's because Yondu's big thing is bleed, and Agent Venom just shrugs that off pretty easily. Makes sense. Oh yeah, so I forgot to say, a couple of champs that I spent a lot of time getting, for example, what's her name? I just used her at the beginning, Nebula. There was a lot of hype around her, and she was actually really cool, but then it turned out that, like, I don't know, her heals weren't reliable enough, and in order to do the big damage hits with her, you had to take a lot of damage. So then she kind of became one of those, I don't know, not failed champs, but she wasn't really worth all the hype. And I got her duped, and same with Doc Ock. Got him duped, and what's the other one? Vulture. So, and then Punisher 99. So all those guys, you know, you spend a lot of time getting the guys that kind of have hype around them, and they turn out not to be super amazing. But then again, I don't have them as rank 5, or, you know, my 4-stars. I don't have them as rank 5, so maybe that's the issue. I feel like I'm in ROL right now. Yeah, and the other reason why I haven't ranked up my Ultron, my 4-star, is, again, I'm hesitant because I now finally have enough tech catalysts to rank up a 4-star, but I'm kind of holding out for 5-stars. I think what I'm going to do, because I need to get a 5-star Cyclops or a 5-star Yellow Jacket in order to complete my attack team, my attack synergies team for Labyrinth. And so I think what I'm going to do is, when the time comes when Iceman gets put into the basic crystal, I'm just going to buy a bunch of basic crystals. I've got 30k 5-star shards right now. I think I'll have, I spent 100 and, what was it, like 115,000 5-star shards on Mephisto, and I duped him, I think, 3 times. So I'm not upset about that. And the reason I kept going with him after I duped him once is I really wanted to get a Hyperion, and I didn't. So, oh well. That's really the 5-star that I really want, because I've got 2 5-star Awakening gems, and there's no way I'm going to use them. I can't use them on anyone right now. So, kind of useless. Okay, let me catch up with chat here. Okay, 11:30 in Iowa. Yeah, that's the problem is I'm streaming way too late for a lot of viewers. Carmen, nice meth you got there. Yeah, meth is a nightmare on defense. But I don't know if you saw, Carmen, you were saying you saw my Reddit stuff. I don't know if you saw my last video. I think I'm gonna try to use it. You know, it's about using Iceman to knock down his soul charges. I think I'm gonna try that one of these times in Alliance War. See if I can. You know, you just kind of have to take a sacrifice for the team. If you've got a Mephisto at you know, at 6 charges, you're pretty much screwed. Your whole team is screwed. So if you can take one for the team and get, you know, do your best, but get hit with his L1 a few times with ice armor, then you might be able to knock him down to 0, which then gives your teammate a chance to kill him because he'll only have 1 charge unless he's got a synergy with Morningstar, and then he'll have 2 charges. But that's really not that big of a deal compared to 6 charges. Okay, back to the fight, and then I forgot to read the whole chat. I'm kind of getting antsy to finish this because I wasn't expecting to lose my Star-Lord so quickly. But Deadpool's an easy fight. Boy, I'm getting stunned every time. Oh, I kind of went in on that a little bit enthusiastically. Was not thinking about this. Maybe I can stun him the whole rest of the fight? No, I'm screwed. Maybe not, because I'm bleed immune, so I don't think he'll kill me with this shot. Ah, I survived. Let me, oh, wait. I didn't get... I was in the middle of healing when he hit me, and then it did not process again. It didn't give me my second heal. Ah, well. Just kill him. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, yeah, so where was I? Okay, so yeah, Alan says once you get lull finish, save the T2 alphas for Worth the Champ. Yeah, I've already got in mind several champs I want to rank up to 4. I would go with I think my first choice would probably be, I'd probably choose Iceman first, because even though a lot of people say Stark, Spidey, I already have a very high damage champion, that's Star-Lord, but I don't have a... Not only do I not have a poison immune, well, okay, I've got Mephisto, but I can't really use him in Labyrinth unless I want a really long fight. So that's why I'm thinking Iceman, because Iceman is bleed immune, he's poison immune, he can stop Spidey from evading, so I think he'll be a really good champ to help me out in Labyrinth. I can take down Abomination and Spidey with him. And then my next favorite for ranking up to 4 would probably be Spidey Stark, and then after that would probably be either Hyperion or Archangel. Although I wouldn't mind a Magic. Magic is pretty good, or a Gwenpool. I'm definitely not going to survive this fight. Oh, I just saw something about 3-star Ant-Man and a 4-star Ant-Man. Interesting. You know what? I think I'd seen that before, and I just kind of shrugged it off as not being a viable option. But that's awesome. That's true. I should look into that, and then I wouldn't need to spend all my shards. I could save them for a featured champ. Who was that said that? That was Quickshot. Thanks for that, man. 5.3 fights actually last longer than ROL. Yeah, that's the sense I'm getting to. I'm just gonna revive. Don't want to spend too much more time on this. Ultron. So Alan, Ultron was your third R5. Man, I don't even remember my. I honestly, I guess I'm sounding kind of braggy here, but I've been playing as long as King here. King, I think King might still be in the chat, but we've been playing for over 2 years now, and so it's not a matter of like being good at the game in our situation at this point. It's just you've been playing so long that you amass all these champs. I honestly don't remember. I remember my first 4-star champ. That was Drax, and I think I duped him as well. So my first 2 4-star champs were Drax, and I was so happy to get a 4-star champ. In fact, I was so happy I spent I have to say this quietly so my wife doesn't hear. I spent about like $150 on crystals to get another 4-star champ, and I didn't get one. So that was a bummer. But yeah, I cannot remember who my first rank 5 4-star champ was. Cool, new subscriber DJ Ray. Sweet, thanks man. Oh man, the chat's kind of getting ahead of me here. Let's see if I can scroll down through here. Okay, so man, I'm all the way back here on the Mephisto regen. I don't know. I'm not sure what this refers to. Code Euthanidas. Is that something that I haven't heard of who that is? Yeah, I didn't regen on that fight. Yeah, I'm behind. I'm way behind. Okay, so 3-star Ant-Man has a 6% synergy, and who is it? So a 3-star and a 4-star Ant-Man. Okay, that's actually that's really awesome. I'm really happy about that because you saved me from spending 40 or 50,000 5-star shards on basic champions. So, although you know I could still get a Iceman in a basic basic crystal if I wait long enough. Yeah, I'm not having any luck code either with Iceman or Hype, and those are the 2 I really want. Wait, okay, so Cam. Oh, sweet. Okay, so Cam posted the link. Thanks, man. That's great. That's really great getting the word out. Thanks for doing that. Legacy, hey, how's it going? Yeah, sweet. We got 11 people on. All right, well, let me keep this going. Finally caught up with the chat. So we're on Act 5. This is the second round, just kind of going through the motions here. I've been playing pretty horribly as I'm having conversation, but I'll try to start focusing up a little bit. I was going to kill him with that. Yeah, fights are just so much faster with Star-Lord. Oh yeah, Carmen. You're doing. Are you doing? Are you going for? Who is it? It's Nightcrawler. Yeah, it's tough without suicides. I have Nightcrawler at 99, so it would actually be bad to get him because I'm pretty sure that once you get him at 99, you don't get anything when you pull him in arena. That's what I've heard anyway. So yeah, I just went for Angela, and she was pretty easy to get. So I'm actually pretty happy I don't have to go for that grind. Let's see, power starts at 2. Okay, that's not good because I can't really evade that. I mean, I've never been able to. Enhanced armor up, no big deal. True strike, no big deal. Okay, so I just got to worry about his first L2, and I think I can absorb that for the most part. Okay, so now I just have to take pretty much no more damage. His L1 I can evade. But I haven't really been able to convert from his L1. I should have gone for it. Ooh. Alright, time to intercept here. Oh, if he... Okay, regen. That's better than like shock or whatever it is that he puts on you. I have not fought Howard. Oh, whoa, that was a huge hit. Okay, so I only used 1 revive on that whole round. Not bad. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. It's 9:44. I mean, I'll be up for another 3 or 4 hours, but I gotta watch some TV and relax for a little while. So yeah, thanks for joining up, guys. This has been fun for me to, I haven't done too many live streams. I'm gonna start doing them more often now. Just trying to figure out how to make it interesting for everybody who joins and to keep people around. So yeah, thanks for everything. Thanks for joining. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. And yeah, we'll catch you later. I'll try to do another stream either tomorrow night or the night after, and I'll try to start a little bit earlier. So catch you later, guys. And yeah, I'm out. But you're going to watch me for a second here as I figure out how to turn off the stream. All right, here we go. I'm really out. Bye, guys. Thanks.